Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a full face of Wet n Wild Cosmetics. So if you want to see how I did this look right here, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, so usually really hesitant when it comes to trying other brow products. I think I've said this a bunch already, but so for the sake of the fact that this is a full face of one brand, we're gonna use their brow products because last time I didn't and I need to. So this is their brow pomade. So this is what it looks like. I'm already kind of skeptical because the model on the thing, and I just like ripped the packaging so I can't really show you guys, but the model, I don't know. The eyebrows just look very natural and I don't go for a really natural look, so I'm interested to see if this will give me what I want. So this comes with an applicator. It's on the top, so it just like pulls out. So it comes out of the top of this. I'm probably not gonna use it, but it's there for everyone to know it's there. Okay, so this is what the product looks like. And yeah, here goes nothing. I don't know. We're gonna try this and hope that it works. Hopefully it's the right color because I don't know. I'm gonna use my normal brush though and we'll go from there. So I've never done my eyebrows on camera, but basically I do an outline, shade it in, and then kind of do a gradient. So this is darker than this. So I kind of start with that line, kind of follow it all the way in here. Then I kind of dip back into the product and then do a line on the top. I need just a tiny bit more product than what I used. So that's actually turning out pretty good. I think I need to wipe off a little bit of the product though. So I'm going to take this spoolie side and just kind of work the product into the front of the brow. So not bad. So I'm going to use whatever's left on my brush to give a good outline towards the front of the brow without it being like super harsh. I think I need a tiny bit more product though. Kind of wishing I got one of their eyebrow or the pencils too. I feel like this would really come in handy right about now. So far, I'm actually really happy with this. I do need to just add a little bit more in the front. Then I usually take the brush and kind of make more hair-like strokes in here, since it is going to be definitely lighter. But I've got some chunkiness in this, so I'm just kind of trying to feather it out a little bit more before I do that again. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Like, I'm pretty impressed. I've never used this product before. Not bad. So I'm gonna do the other brow, and I will be back. Okay, as usual, this is kind of just a rough draft to my brows, and I always go back in after I put my foundation and everything on. But this is kind of, I don't know, I always feel like I need to add more. Like, my brows are like a constant like work of progress, I guess. Like I could do as much to them right now as I wanted to. I would still feel like I needed to do more like later, especially after foundation and all of that. So, and another thing that I'm taking out of the package, because I just bought a couple more things that I needed for this video today. So this is going to be their photo, I pronounce things so weird sometimes. Their photo focus concealer. So this here, and I got the shade Fair Neutral. Not sure if this is the lightest one or if there is lighter ones than this. And then just to show you the applicator, that there. I don't think I've tried this before, and if I have, it's been quite a long time since I've tried it. I'm going to use this right now to prime my lids. Let me just find a brush. Find the brush that I'm looking for. Okay. So we just want to give ourselves a clean canvas for the eyeshadow. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more. Actually, totally forgot that I definitely have an eyeshadow primer of theirs. But I do like using concealer. I said that weird. Concealer instead. I do not know where that glob of like old mascara just came from. I just filmed another video, so I know where it came from, but I thought I got all the makeup off. Okay, that's pretty decent. Now I need to figure out what eyeshadow I'm using. So I have a ton of their eyeshadows. Like, I have a lot of them. So let's see what direction we want to go with this. Okay, so I'm gonna take this shade here, this transition color here for my crease. This is from the Rosé in the Air palette. I might not use this for the whole look, but we're gonna start with this shadow first. So just patting, and then once I feel like I've got enough coverage on there, then I'll start kind of doing the application in more circular movements. That's pretty light. I think we're gonna keep it that way. I've been liking doing the medium shade first versus the lighter shade, just because I feel like it's just a little bit easier doing that, and I don't know why I did it this way. So we're going to do a really light application of this, and then we're going to go back in with it later to kind of blend and buff everything out. So it doesn't have to be perfect right now. I'm going to use this shade from the Comfort Zone palette, so this one here. And it's definitely darker than what it appears on the camera, so hopefully the look ends up showing on the camera. I've been having a problem with it just not showing up as well as it looks in person, so, and I'm sure that has a big thing to do with lighting, so we'll work on that. That shade is really pretty too. Like, I really don't use these palettes as much as I should. So kind of patting that in and then kind of swirling it. It's like really easy to work with too, which is nice. Like, that shade is really pretty. I know it's just a matte, but like, damn. Maybe I do want to be like more smoky. I haven't really done a smoky eye on here yet. Though I don't really do smoky eyes very often, so. Yeah, this shade is super easy to work with. Just taking a little bit more, just building it up a little bit more. I don't even know, like, what are words? Like, so really gotta get it in the inner corner as well. I'm gonna take whatever's left too and kind of just bring it up a little bit more as well. And then just remember, whatever we don't have blended out right now, we'll go back in with that other shade and kind of buff it out. So don't worry if there's any harsh lines or anything like that. So I should be holding this like further away. Okay, I'm gonna do the other step on the other eye, so that way that they're even, and yeah. Okay, so we're gonna deepen up this look even more. Gonna use another shade of the, actually I don't think I've used a shade out of this palette yet. The Nude Awakening palette. So this shade right here. I think we're going for like a nice romantic looking vibe, I guess. Let's go for that. And really make sure that these outer corners are nice and deep. Okay, so gonna go back in with some of the other shades that we've used already just to kind of really make this super blended out, and we're gonna deepen it up even more. Okay, then go in with that transition shade that I was using earlier. Really just trying to buff out the edges. Okay, so to deepen this even more, I'm gonna use this black shade from the Nude Awakening palette. So that one there. Let me get a smaller brush though. Definitely taking that excess off because that was a lot. So just really focusing this on the outer corner. And same thing on the other eye. The blending on this eye looks kind of weird, so I'm just buffing that out again with the medium shade that we use. Okay. Oh shit. Now I can't decide if I want to do like a color on here or if I want to do a gold eye or like lighter like white shade. What do I want to do? So I can't decide what way I want to go with this. If I want to do like a lighter cream shade or something on the lid or like completely just smoky eye. And I think I'm going for the smoky eye. Wish me luck. Also, I totally forgot. I'm going to use some of their Photo Focus eyeshadow primer just because I don't know, I just want a little extra something on here. So it's this one here. I actually use that primer pretty much every day. Ah, crap. Do I want to do smoky eye? Like full smoky eye? Or do I want to do a cream shade? What will I do? Okay, cream shade. Changing my mind. We'll do just like a matte shade, and I'm just gonna pop this on with my fingers. And then the shade that I'm using is just this one here in the Rosé in the Air. I decided I do need a brush for this. And going back with my fingers because I think I am actually gonna use that champagne color next to the white shade instead, because I feel like there's just a little too much contrast in that. I really wish I had decided to do that before I put the white shadow on, because the left side looks so much better. Maybe not. They look about the same on the camera, but the right side actually looks brighter. I'm gonna take that on a brush and dust it off, and then just kind of bring it up a little bit further than just the lid. And same thing on this side. I think this side just needs a little bit more. So I'll probably just do it on both sides, but I guess that didn't really do anything. I'm gonna kind of blend everything that we have so far with my finger. Okay, so I got this black liner, so it's the felt tip eyeliner, the Pro Line felt tip liner. I've never used it before. There are a lot of products in here that I haven't used before. I'm gonna do a cat eye So I do the line first. Usually, got a couple different ways I do my liner. Start with the line, and then what I usually do is go out in the corner, and then really that's where I make my like cat eye. And I know you probably can't see that super well from there. And then I take it from the corner and then just fill that part in. This eyeliner just went wrong. Like I'm about to have Amy Winehouse eyeliner right now. So that's way more drastic than I wanted, but I feel like it doesn't look that bad considering we already have a smoky eye going, so I'm gonna deal with it, but we're going to clean it up. So what I do is I wet a Q-tip. Alright, well, not exactly what I wanted, but we're rolling with it. Okay, so we have liner on both eyes now, and time to finally get into the complexion. Yeah, this eyeliner is not what I was planning on, but so I'm rolling with the punches. Okay, so now we get into the fun stuff, which is the complexion stuff. Now that we're done with the eyes for now, I'm gonna try out this Photo Focus Cucumber Primer Water. It's this right here. Camera's having a hard time focusing now that I'm using a ring light tonight, so it's not, I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't want to focus. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. And it smells delightful because it smells like cucumbers, and I love cucumbers, so yay. They have this one, the coconut one, and the rose one, and like I said, I've never tried it before, but I chose that one because it smells fresh. It's just nice. I don't know. I'm not a huge rose person, so. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the matte primer, this one here. So it's a Photo Focus Face Primer Matte, and I'm gonna use that in my oily area. So definitely this big old forehead and like right in here. Honestly, like kind of everywhere, but definitely those areas. And I've been using this primer for a while. I do like this one. I don't really know what else to say about it, but it's matte and I like it. So I need to go dampen this guy and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm gonna use their foundation stick in Soft Ivory. So this here, this is a little dirty. Let's put a decent amount on. Looks lovely. I'm gonna apply it with this Real Techniques sponge and not put it all over my lips, but alright, so I want a little bit more coverage than that. I honestly don't remember if I liked this foundation better with a beauty blender or a brush. So I'm gonna just kind of go and do the rest of it with a brush or whatever I have left with this brush. And I definitely need to get a little bit here. Okay, so I'm gonna just add just a tiny bit more. I'm not really doing this very strategically, but a little bit more and then blend it out with the brush. I don't think I put enough on my nose. Now, time for concealer, and it's the same concealer that I primed my eyelids with. My face is super textured lately. I don't really know where that came from. I just like taking a brush underneath my under eyes too to kind of get any creasing. Alright, this might be the best I can get. It would help if I got that part though. That's probably been sitting there for a second, so let me just buff that out there. Why is my forehead stupid greasy? And I used matte products there. I'll never know. Also, I totally forgot to do any shadow under my eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that with one of the transition shades I use, so one of the lighter shades, that one there, and just go under the eyelid. I probably don't want to go super dark right now because I already used concealer, so we don't want to, oh my god, my fingerprints. Just gonna lightly do that on this eye then, so I don't get my fingerprints on my face again. We're gonna just pretend like that didn't happen. I would want to make that a little bit darker, but I'm not playing with the whole fingerprint situation, so it's not happening. Okay, you know what? Let's do highlight. I'm gonna go in just a little bit with this brown shade here, and this one's from the Raeann Air palette. I don't know what to do. Okay. So I'm going to use one of their Color Icon blushes in Rosé Champagne. I didn't see it at the store, so I don't know if they still make this product or not. I would show you, here, we're going to show you that really fast because it's really dirty. I don't know if they make it still, so. I know they still make that line of blush. I just don't know if they make that shade specifically. Okay. And then another new thing that I'm trying is this bronzer. So it's the Color Icon bronzer in Sunset Striptease. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the inside. So it's one of the lighter shades that they have. And it doesn't look like it has a lot of like glitter or reflect or anything in there. Some of the other ones look super glittery and I didn't want that. We're just gonna use this to kind of contour without going crazy, kind of frame the face. Oh my, what? Okay, there we go. Okay, and I think the thing that I'm most excited about is this highlight here. So I've used this before, just not in this shade. So it's the Hello Halo Mega Glow highlighter, and this is in the shade Goddess Glow. I've used the like holographic one, but I didn't really want to use that one today. I'm not really sure why I chose that shade when I bought it like a while back ago. I'm hoping this isn't too dark for me though because I'm super pale, so we'll see. I don't even know what the best way to do this would be. Oh god, wish me luck. I'm gonna just kind of blend that in with my beauty blender. It's not super noticeable on my skin. Oh god, that might have been way too much. I'm wondering if this would benefit from a brush or not. Like, no, that's actually pretty. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna just put more and then kind of pat it out with the brush. Okay. Just gonna kind of blend it out more with this though, so I don't get any like super crazy lines or anything. Okay, and I for sure need to go in with powder on my forehead. gonna take the contour shade, I guess the like lighter shade in this here. I use this all the time. It's the contouring palette, but I don't know. It's in Dolce Delice, which I think I'm saying that right. But it's this guy. Just trying to take that crazy amount of shine off of my forehead and then like all of the other areas that I would get it. And they don't have like a loose powder as far as I know of, so I'm just gonna kind of set my under eyes too. I'm gonna set with this guy. This smells so good. It kind of smells like hairspray, but kind of not. I think I regret doing that because I think that's what made my forehead greasy. So now I'm gonna take this. I still have it in the packaging because again, I bought this earlier too. So it's their Mega Volume Waterproof Mascara. I honestly didn't even realize that this was waterproof, so didn't really mean to do that. But, you know, that's what we have, so. Okay, so I'm going to curl my lashes. That takes a while, so I'm going to do it off camera. And then, actually, you know what? I'm just going to finish my lashes with this, and then I'll be back. So, nothing fancy with these eyelashes. I got a little impatient with curling them, so nothing crazy. Honestly, you can't even see them from here. They don't have, okay, so they do have eyelashes, but they're really, really like very, very subtle. So I just decided not to buy those and decided just to work with my natural lashes in that case. Oh, by the way, I'm putting this brow mascara on. So this is the one I use all the time. And basically I just go in and make the front of my brows just a little more fluffy appearing. So just like very gently give them a little more structure and detail since I don't do as much filling in the front of my brows. I tend to usually only do one coat with this though. It does make your eyebrows feel a little hard, so I don't tend to put too much of it on. Okay, I need more powder in this area here. And now it's figuring out what I want for my lip stuff. And you know what? I'm going to use this one, the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit in Give Me Mocha. So this here, one of my favorite shades of theirs. I'm not liking it with this look though. So we're going to take that off. I do really like the liquid catsuits though. They're like $4. They come in so many different shades. They don't dry down like super dry, which is nice. This is actually one of the high shine lipsticks. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's better. This could probably benefit from a lip liner. Yeah, this could definitely benefit from a lip liner, but I'm not going to have this on for very long. I'm not wearing this out or anything, so I'm not going to put one on. Oh, and it's this shade here. This is beautiful though. I don't know why I don't use this that often, and it's in the shade Devil's Advocate. Advocate. There we go. So it's in the shade Devil's Advocate. I just got it recently, so I guess that's why I haven't really worn it that much, but I like this. I think that's it. Am I missing something? I don't think so. Alright, so this is the finished look. Alright, so this is the finished look right here. I love Wet n Wild. Like, I think them and e.l.f. are probably my favorite like drugstore brands. And Milani too, but definitely Wet n Wild and e.l.f. like for sure and then Milani and like NYX and stuff. But I love their products. I mean, there's some things that are a little bit harder to work with. The eyeshadows were really easy to work with. I mean, the only thing I'm not really liking is my forehead right now, but it could have a lot to do with the light, because this is different light than what I would normally film with. I'm not happy with how I did my eyeliner, but that's all like, that's on me, so it has nothing to do with the products. You know, I kind of wish I did the other foundation, not the stick foundation, the other one in the bottle, and I forget what it's called. But I think the one that I have of that is too light for me right now, so I figured it would be better to do the stick foundation. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of, so I really like the highlight. I haven't used that one before. The mascara wasn't anything like crazy. It kind of felt like there wasn't really anything on the wand when I was applying it, which was kind of weird. The bronzer was nice. I mean, you can't really see it. I don't really do like crazy intense bronzer anyways, but the bronzer was nice because it was really easy to like build up if you wanted it to be like super like apparent. I mean, it is, you know, I just don't, me and bronzer and blush are kind of weird, you know, we're just weird. But the bronzer was nice. I'm trying to think. Almost everything I've used before. Oh, the one thing that I was happy with that I don't think I'm really expressed was the brow stuff. I kind of want to do a video comparing this and the Anastasia one. The Anastasia one is a little more, I'm gonna say oily. It's a little more smooth. But these two, like I'm trying to figure out how to word it. They apply really similar, and I think this one wasn't quite as like soft, so it was a little bit easier to use as far as like it was a little more forgiving because you had to build it up a little bit more, rather than like accidentally putting too much on and then it being like super dark and like kind of hard to, you know, fix. But I think my eyebrows look really similar to what they would normally look like, and I think they look really good. So I'm surprised because I am so hesitant about trying new brow products. So I definitely want to try this and the dip brow like in a video possibly for you guys. I also think the color is really similar too, which is nice. But yeah, so this is the finished look. My forehead is driving me crazy. I don't know, it might have been this stuff. I don't know why I'm so shiny. I did use the matte primer and it felt like it really didn't do anything. And I used to use this a lot, so I don't know. I wonder if it's something that you have to like shake up or something, because I really feel like that didn't do anything. Or like this and then this just don't go together. Like, I don't know. It could be the lighting too. I'm honestly not sure. But yeah, so I could keep rambling on and rambling on. This is the finished look. I hope you guys liked this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you did, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.